guys, Mrs. Wagner here again. As you can see behind me, I've got a beautiful board full of short vowel words that we're going to turn long using our sneaky E, our magic E, our silent E. He's back again for another week of long vowel practice. Last week we did long A practice. Remember, I told you all your long vowels are going to say their name. Just like short vowels say their sound, long vowels are going to say their name. So if we're talking about the long vowel I this week, well, of course, long vowel I is going to say its name, which is I. So every single word behind me and all the long vowel words you're going to see this week, as well as the rest of your life, they're all going to say I. It's going to say its name, which is I. So Mr. Sneaky E, Mr. Silent E, and Mr. Magic E is going to step in today to help us take our short vowel words to a long vowel word. Okay, these words I have in blue right behind me, these are real short vowel I words. Okay, we're going to sneak the E in to make a real long vowel E word, or long vowel I word. I'm sorry, sneaking my E in. I'm tripping on my words. These words over here in this pink color, these are long vowel I words where if I take off the magic E, it's not going to be a real short vowel word. And we're going to practice these just by sight without sneaking that E in. Because of course, not only do we need to know how to spell these words, we also need to know how to read them by sight as well. Okay, so long vowel I is going to say its name, which is I. All these words are going to say I. Long vowel I is very selfish. He always talks about himself. Get it? I. Okay, anyways, so let's take a look at these words in blue. These are short I words. We're going to read them, and then we're going to sneak our sneaky little magic silent E in to make them a long I word, okay? So let's take a look at this first word over here. Rid. If I sneak him in, I know that E is going to make my I long, where now it's going to say ride. Okay, perfect. Let's go to the next word. Dim. Now I'm going to sneak him in. Anytime I see that E at the end, he's going to make that I long. And now my word is read as dime. Perfect, so far so good. Rip. Now I'm going to sneak him in. That means it's going to make that I long. Now he's going to say I. So now the word is read as ripe. So far so good. Are you guys reading these with me? I sure hope so. Okay, let's take a look at this middle column. Again, we're going to sound it out, and then we're going to sneak him in to make a long vowel I word. Tim. Uh-oh, he snuck right in there. So that's going to make this a long I. Now it's going to say I. Time. Perfect. Let's take a look at the next word. Hid. Oh no, he snuck right in there. That means this short I is going to be a long I. Now it's going to say hide. Are you guys doing as good as I am? I sure hope so. Okay, let's look at this last word in the column. Bit. Oh my goodness, he snuck right in there because he's sneaky. So that I is now going to become a long I. Now it's going to say bite. Okay, let's look at this last word, or this last row of blue words before we get to these pink ones. I'm going to switch over here so you can see me still. Okay, let's sound this out. Ooh, I have a nice blend here, an S blend here. So I know blend, two letters that are going to make one sound. So when I chop this, I don't need to chop it as S-U. I could just say slid. Now this E is going to slide right in there. Make that say I. Now my word is slide. Remember, he's silent. You don't sound him out. He's just there to change the vowel from short to long. Okay, let's take a look at this next one. We have another S blend right here. So again, when I see my blends, I don't chop it as separate letters. A blend is one sound. So I don't say sup, I say spa, in, spin. Oh, look at him sneak right in there. So now he's going to make that short I, say I instead of I, and now it's spine, spine. How are you guys doing? Good? Perfect. We've got one more for us. Pin, pin. Oh my gosh, he snuck right in there. Now I know that's going to be a long I word. So now I'm going to chop that as pine, pine. How'd you guys do on those short I words to long I? Did you get 100%? I sure hope so. If not, it's just a matter of practice, practice, practice. Now, before I let you go, let's take a look at these pink words I have over here. Actually, I'm going to come right back here. Remember, long I is going to say its name, which is I. Here I am. I. So this time, the magic E, he's already there in each word. He's not going to sneak in because if I erase those E's, these short I words, they're nonsense words. So that means it's not a real word. So that's why I picked these words. I'm going to put my little sneaky E to the side because he already snuck in there. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing. Do the exact same thing, guys. Anytime you see that E at the end, you know, uh-oh, this little sneaky guy, he's going to make that short I say a long I. So now when I read it, I can still read it as, look, here's my blend, white. Perfect. Let's take a look at the next one. Uh-oh, I see that sneaky E. My brain is telling me anytime I see the E at the end of the word, it's going to make that vowel long. The vowel in this case is I, so it's going to say I. So now I'm going to read that word as hike. Perfect. One more for you guys before you do your own practice on your own. Okay, last word. Oh my gosh, I see that E at the end, so my brain is telling me anytime I see an E at the end, that's a sneaky E, that's a magic E, that's a silent E. I'm not going to sound it out, but I just know he's going to make that I say I. So this word becomes bike. And just like that, long I is just the same thing as a long A. He's got that sneaky E coming in. All it tells you, it tells my brain, instead of the short I sound of I, now it's going to say I. All right, you guys have a lot of practice with your long vowel words. Now I know long vowel words are very tricky. I don't expect you to get it overnight. It's going to take some time, but I need your brain to make the connection. Anytime you see that E at the end of the word, my brain needs to tell me, oh, that's a long vowel word. Now my vowel, when I sound it out, is going to say its name, not its sound. Like in this case, we're working with I. Good job today. I hope you guys read with me and I hope you were able to sound out some long vowel words. But you guys have all week to practice and I hope you're getting better and better at long vowel words. Okay? Good job today, everybody.